What's good, everyone? Yes, I'm out in nature, get my little nature on or whatever, so I can meditate and you know get some mental clarity. But anywho, my phone wouldn't let me go live on my channel, so I'm actually recording a video so I can upload it to my channel. But I'm going to go live a little bit later on when I get back to the house. I normally don't do this, but I wanted to talk about this Will and Jada stuff. Okay. Now, first and foremost, I normally don't get into the celebrity mess, but I'm going to put it simply like Plies put it. Plies said, I'm not going to protect no woman that I'm not the only one that's hitting it. I totally agree. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for a black man protecting his black queen, his black woman. But Jada done some stuff. So, and I'm not, and Will, he's probably not as innocent as people think he is. He probably done some stuff too. But at the same token, what he did at the awards or whatever, that was pure the emotional manipulation. Because Jada was laughing at the jokes, Will was laughing at the joke, and then all of a sudden she makes this little face. And when she makes this face, that's when Will gets up and he goes and smacks Chris Rock. And then when he comes back to his seat, Jada doesn't even look at him. Like, she gives him no eye contact at all. She actually laughs at him smacking Chris Rock. Come on. Like, we're at the Oscars. I'm not going to allow my husband to do nothing to embarrass himself, embarrass me, or her our generational wealth. Like, come on, like, you do have two children, two impressionable children, a son and a daughter watching you. Like, come on. And then they want to say, well, why did he do that with August Alsina? Because Will already knew about Jada's affair with August. It's just when she brought it out publicly, he had an emotional breakdown because he basically humiliated this man in front of the whole entire world. Like, why would you do that to your husband? Why would you do that to the man that you love, the father of your children, this man that you have created and built a life with? Why would you do that? He wouldn't do that to you. I mean, she basically, yeah, she probably did it for attention as well, but that is the true definition of a narcissist. She is very toxic. They have become toxic to each other. Take away their titles, take away their celebrity status. They are still just human beings to me. They still go through the same problems, if not more, than we do. I mean, but she didn't have to do that man like that. It's like those are two broken souls. That is a prime example of two broken souls who are unhealed, who are doing nothing but hurting each other. Hurt people, whether it's intentional or accidental. You cannot deal with someone who is broken to the core of their soul. They both are unhealed. And until one of them starts the process to healing, both of them will remain inside that marriage. A lot of people probably think, well, why she won't leave, why he won't leave if they're unhappy and they cheat and they have an open marriage. Maybe he was a faithful man. But if you're unequally yoked in a marriage or even in a relationship and then you stay with that person, you're going to become equally yoked because that either you're going to rub off on them or they're going to rub off on you. And if you're dealing with someone who is unhealed and who is broken, if you make that choice to stay, you're kind of going to reap what they have sown because it's going to rub off. And then you're sleeping with that person. It's an exchange of energy. So therefore, you're going to start to demonstrate and act out on the behavior that you're exchanging with this person. You cannot win with a broken soul. You can't. You can't. You cannot win with a broken soul. It will take over. It will take over your whole aura, your whole essence, your energy. No matter, evil is very hard to fight. Very hard to fight. And I do believe Jada is very broken to the core. Now I'm not going to say that he wasn't broken when they met, but women, we are very powerful beings. Whether it's good, bad, or evil, we are very powerful beings. And we do have a whole lot of power and control. And a lot of women realize that. Some use it for good, and some use it for bad, and some use it for evil. Jada knows what power she has over him, and I call that the power of manipulation. I don't believe if she would have ever made that face and did what she did, he would have got up and reacted to Chris Brown the way that he did. I don't believe that he would have done that. We as women, we have to take the part that we do play in damaging another human being. Some women, they do damage men just as well as men damage women. We have to hold ourselves accountable. But she's an unhealed soul, and so is he. And both of them need some professional counseling, help, mental health. Their mental health is not good. That's why he broke down like that. He cried. He's a good actor, but that was not acting. He needs help. He really needs some professional help. Both of them do. This is beyond marriage counseling. This is some deep rooted core to the core type stuff we're talking about. They really do. They really need some help because that was just that whole scenario was uncalled for. You can protect your wife and your woman in a totally different manner, but those evil spirits is real. I don't care what if you believe it or not. Spirits are real because that's what we are. We're spirits. We're just in covered in human flesh, but we are spiritual beings. And transferring that stuff, he lived with that woman. They I don't know their sex life, but they have been exchanging energies for years. So it's like she's rubbed off on him in the worst way, and he's rubbed off on her, and it's just not a good look. But if I'm with Plies, if I was with her, I'm not getting up there doing that. I'm not causing bad karma to me or my children because of it was a joke. It was a joke. I understand that, you know, she has alopecia, but that wasn't an alopecia joke. It just didn't make it just didn't make any sense, for it didn't have to go that far. And Chris Rock, like, I commend him because if that was me, I don't Oscars are not, that's a natural reflex. Like, you're not gonna just put your hands on me. You're not gonna put your hands on me. I'm a comedian. That's what we do. We make jokes or whatever. It's not something that would have basically damaged her reputation or anything like that. He didn't know she had alopecia, so he's not picking at her. He's not picking at her. He made a metaphorically joke. She looked like the movie G.I. Jane too. So that's what his joke was about. It wasn't that deep. But in general, if if I was a man, I'm not first of all, I'm not gonna be with no woman who gonna humiliate me like that and cheat on me like that. I don't care. That marriage would have been over. But as far as like protecting her in that instance, no, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't have done all that. I don't feel like all of that was called for. If I was a man, no, I would have handled it differently. If she was truly affected by that joke, I would have, you know, called him backstage, man to man, and said something to him. You know what I'm saying? And then we could have talked about it, and he could have apologized if need be to Jada. But All that right there. Like, no, I'm not protecting someone who's out there giving access and privileges to another man that is supposed to be mine. You're supposed to be giving to me and only me. No, I'm not doing that. No. Now, if he would have did some physical harm to her, that's a different story. But as far as like jokes, remarks, stuff like that, nah. But anywho, I just wanted to, put my little 2 cents in, because they're just regular people just like us. They just got some money and status or whatever, whatever. So I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in, and you know, that's it. But I will be going live a little bit later when I get back to the house, since it's not letting me do what I want to do on my phone, where I can actually have a conversation with you guys. But it was nice, for y'all to see my little scenery or whatever. I'm out here with the trees and the fresh air and grass and kids and dogs and everybody's playing, everybody's walking. I get my little thing and I got my little man with me too. But like I said, he eating his little snack right now. But we're gonna make it back to the house, and I look forward to seeing all of my subscribers and viewers later. Love, peace, and sunshine. Mwah.